long have you guys been playing?
Like individually or
as a band?
As a band, about 5 years. He came in about 4 years ago, roughly.
Really?
Yeah. But the three of us, like, for like about 5.5 years, him about 4 years now, 3.5 years he's been in the band, so more or less
You guys
that's
been
it.
playing for a long time?
Yeah, me and Dominic have been playing for 11 years together. Yeah.
How old are you?
23.
22?
22.
Yeah, all around pretty much.
Drummer's 24, Dom's 23.
Okay.
Max is 24, Dom's 23. Yeah.
Well, I heard like they were called Headspace before, and my friend Claudio was the singer for the band.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't working out with them, and I was in other bands, like just trying to I was looking for bands. I was like auditioning for like a bunch of crappy bands, and like whatever. I always respected Headspace.
In Canada?
Yeah, and then eventually like it didn't work out with them and Claudio, and they tried me out, and it worked out. Yeah, and then after 3 years we got signed.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's like the band that you would love to go on tour with the most? Alive or dead?
Taproot. Taproot, man. This
Really?
is the best time for us. Like honestly, 100%.
So even like dream tour. Like I'm talking like fantasy tour.
Any
Alive
band.
or dead?
Dream Theater, Extreme.
Really?
Fuck yeah, but we'd get booed off every day, so fuck that. It's like, play your fucking instrument, loser, stop running around. That's what people would say, you know? But no, Dream Theater, fuck man, Extreme if they were still around, Van Halen. Fuck man, those are bands we want to tour with. Well, I want to tour with at least, you know?
How's the experience with like recording and shit in LA? What's that all about?
It was cool, man. It's a lot of pressure. And if I could go back, I would like try not to take it as seriously as I did. And that's about it. Like, because I went a little crazy. Because like, I wanted everything to be perfect. Yeah.
Being anal is kind of like good though.
Yeah, it's good, but sometimes when you're over analytic, like, you can like make it worse.
Yeah, totally. What about like, what are your expectations for the tour?
For this tour, just have a good time, man. I'm playing in front of like do what I love, man. I'm just blessed to do what I love. Totally. That's about it, man. Go in with zero expectations. Just play your heart out every night, and that's it, man. And
Just spread the word, yeah.
Exactly, and hope for the best. I went to bed at 7, so I woke up at 5:30 today.
Yeah, because
What do you guys usually do like at night? Like when like if you have a drive?
Nothing, man. Touring is boring.
Really? Just fucking throw in a movie and fucking kick it.
I try to be productive, try to practice guitar, try to like read, do a lot of reading. Just anything to keep yourself sane.
Yeah, totally.
It's like it's hard to motivate yourself. That's the only thing.
Ozfest?
How was it?
It was cool. Ozfest was Ozfest. I mean, it was awesome because you get to play like in front of so many kids every day. But it depends on where you are, how they receive you and shit. Some days it would be a bit like we'd get better receptions than other days. But I found the last half of the tour was really cool. But it's just fucking brutal. The heat was like too much, and you only get to play 20 minutes, and you play sometimes at 9:30 in the morning.
Really?
So then for the rest of the day, you're kind of like fucking trying to find shit to do.
So do they switch up the lineups every time?
Yeah, you go up one every day, but Meshuggah, Hatebreed, and Down were all like in the same spot. So when you get to the spot before Meshuggah, the next day you play the main stage, and then the day after that you play like at 9:30 in the morning.
Damn.
Yeah.
9:30, dude. 9:30
What the fuck
is that a show? 9:30.
Rock and roll,
Yeah,
bro.
seriously, show.
Rock and roll, 9:30.
9:30 a.m.
9:30 in the morning.
Look at that shit. That looks good. 9:30. There's kids at 9:30?
A couple hundred, like a few hundred kids. Sometimes it'd be like,
There was a line when I was.
That means they get up at 8 in the morning to rock
Fuck.
and roll.
dude, I'd be up at 6:30 sometimes, just like getting like ready because my body feels like dirt. You know when you wake up and your body feels all fucked up, and but I mean it's great exposure. It's just it's hard because like a lot of kids are into like a lot of the like fucking heavy like screaming shit, and we're not as heavy as that. Obviously, we're more melody driven, so they wouldn't always sometimes some kids wouldn't want to
deal with it.
Yeah, but I mean all in all it was cool. The last half, LA was actually our best show of the whole tour, which is ironic. Because everyone was like, oh, LA crowds are dead, and they were fucking going nuts, so that was cool.
Did you ever take lessons, like singing lessons? Or
Yeah,
lessons?
I worked with this guy called Ron Anderson in LA,
Uh-huh.
and that was pretty cool. He helped me like in 10 sessions. He helped me a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that just like...
That was like $200 an hour lessons, but like, yeah.
Did the label cover it?
Yeah, the label covered it, and like I taped all the lessons and just keep on practicing with them, and you see the improvement coming slowly.
So you guys planning to tour for the rest of the what?
Forever.
It's the only way to go. Never stop.
We've sold our souls to the devil, so
Yeah.
we need to keep on going. No, we love doing it, but yeah, until we fucking, for at least another like couple of years probably. You know, the record's been out what now? August, September, October for like 3 months. So I mean, and we have no like single, no anything yet. So we're gonna be touring, like, and especially when the single drops. Like,
You guys were in LA for like 6 months before you freaking like you went into the studio, right?
Yeah, 6 months. It was nuts. It was the fucking. I had a nervous breakdown at the end of that.
Really?
Yeah, he was
Just from
telling
being
me.
away from home for so long? Or?
Yeah, a bunch of shit happened. Like my dad passed away, and
Fuck, I'm
it was
sorry.
fucked up, man. Yeah, and that's it. And like just the pressure of recording your first album, you know.
Yeah.
Wanted everything to be perfect and like whatever, man. It's just like you
Yeah.
have to be positive, and I'm not that kind of person. So.
Hey, how do
And
you-
my ex-girlfriend, the bitch, left me.
No way.
That's going in.
Yeah, that was going in, dude. Did it all pile up at once? Like, was everything all at once? or-
Yeah, when it fucking rains, it pours. Man.
Yeah. Who calls the shots? Who tells you fucking
it
what you're
depends.
doing?
If we meet bands that are cool, that we get along with, and they're going on a tour, then they want to bring us, they'll bring us. Or if you're booking. If you're booking agency and management and all that shit, and they take care of like that, you know,
Yeah.
and stuff. So we're waiting to see, because this tour is supposed to be like 5 weeks, but Taproot got the Mudvayne tour after 2 weeks, like, and they're gonna be opening up for Mudvayne, but which is awesome because Mudvayne, they're a big band, so Taproot will get more exposure like that, you know. And so we're still waiting to see what we're gonna do after that. Figure it out though.
How did you guys were saying that Taproot got you guys signed? How did they find you guys?
When they came through on Ozfest 2000, I think it was like a couple of years ago, they came through Montreal and on an off day with Soulfly, and they played at a club in Montreal. And Dom went to the show because he heard of Taproot through a friend of ours, Jack, from this awesome band called Five Line Legacy, really cool band. And he heard of them, and he went to go check them out. He brought a 6-pack of beer, brought like our CD, our press kit, and knocked on the door. He's like, "Hey, Mike, well, congratulations, success." He gave him a 6-pack, and they went up and they started hanging out, and they didn't even listen to the CD. They were just like shooting the shit, talking, and then Dom like left, and he came back later, and Mike's like, "Yeah, I listened to the CD. Here's my manager's number. Call him up." And he gave him Mark's number, and Dom got his wisdom teeth pulled the next day. So then Mark actually called Dom because he didn't hear from him, and then and then we started speaking to Velvet Hammer from there.
Fuck, that's rad.
And then yeah, pretty much everything went from there. We started getting managed by them, and then we got the deal with Atlantic through them. So it's pretty much all because of Mike.
I don't want to seem like the fucking rock star prick that just goes back to
That's exactly how I feel too, man.
Yeah, that goes back to the bus and like shovels themselves and wants the world to say, where the fuck is Zoe, you know? You're like, what is he doing right now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, so like I like to like mingle with the crowd and just like make everybody realize that like I'm just a fucking human idiot like all of yous, you know what I mean? And it's like, I'm gonna give you my definition of art. Since this is the last day we're filming the DVD.
Your definition of what?
Of art. I think artists are like have the. Okay, this is my definition of what I think a human artist is. He's a receptor for negative energy, and his mission in life is to like maybe change that negative energy into a positive source.
Yeah.
And the whole struggle to becoming an artist is to figure out how to do that without hurting yourself. Cool. That's what I think. I think artists are given through innate genetics, I don't know, a certain like quality to receive negative energy or like be very susceptible to it. And that's the goal of art, is to learn how to channel that negative energy into positive things like music or art.
Totally.